Hello, my name is Ishik and I'm a nursing student. In this video, I will reflect on my experience during the Coil course about person-centered communication and intercultural context. This course was very valuable for me because it's not only improved my knowledge but also changed the way I see myself as a future healthcare professional. Before this course, I thought I was already quite open minded and good at communication. However, during the course, I realized that communication is much more complex, especially in an intercultural and interprofessional context. I became more aware of how important it is to really listen, to avoid assumptions, and to adapt your communication style depending on the person and the situation. Working with students from different backgrounds, especially occupational therapy students, was a very interesting experience for me as a nursing student. I noticed that we sometimes approach situations differently, but this actually helped me learn more. It showed me that good healthcare is not about one perspective, but about combining different professional views. One of the most important moments for me was the last VR simulation about client-centered communication. While many students were hesitant, I decided to volunteer. This was a big step for me because it pushed me out of my comfort zone. During the simulation, I focused on using the empathic approach towards the patient. As a nursing student, I think empathy is a very central part of our role. So I tried to really understand the client's emotions instead of just reacting the situation. I used some empathic sentences towards the patient. I stayed calm, listened carefully, and tried to validate the client's feelings. After the exercise, the teacher highlighted my empathic approach, which was very meaningful for me. It made me realize that my background in nursing gives me a strong advantage in patient communication. At the same time, I also learned that empathy alone is not always enough. It needs to be combined with clear communication and professional boundaries. Another important learning point for me was intercultural competence. Through this course, I understood that people from different cultures may communicate in very different ways. This made me more aware of my own behavior and more careful in how I express myself. I learned to be less judgmental and more curious, which is very important in healthcare. This course really changed how I want to be in the future. From now on, I will focus more on listening and instead of reacting quickly, I will try to understand the person behind the problem. I will be more aware of cultural differences and I will not be afraid to take initiative like I did when I volunteered. This experience showed me growth happens when you step out of your comfort zone. And in conclusion, this course helped me grow both personally and professionally. I feel more confident, more aware, and more prepared to communicate with different patients and colleagues. And it also helped me see the value of empathy, teamwork, and openness in healthcare. Thank you.